Welcome to the Jill on Money podcast. This is a special bonus market episode. I know it's been a rough week. I get it. And you know, over the long term, this is all going to seem like a blip. But in the moment, it can be scary. So I just wanted to respond to a few emails that are really emblematic of the types of messages that I've been getting all week long. Here's one from Diane who said, I just retired. What should I do? Get out of stocks and go to munis? Oh gosh, Diane, I hope you haven't done anything yet. Obviously, if you have just retired, you hopefully have a balanced portfolio, one that has some stocks, but also some bonds, some cash, maybe even a little real estate. If you are really uptight about this, you probably want to go back to the drawing board, revisit that allocation, but please try not to be reactive. And here's a note from Bernard, who is 80 years old. He and his wife hold 40% in stocks and 60% in bonds. And he says, considering the economic climate, should we reduce our stock fund holdings? Well, again, I don't think you should be reactive. I think a 40-60 portfolio should be fine. If you are losing sleep at night because of the ups and downs, then you probably have too much risk. But honestly, is this really the time to make that assessment? This is something that is incredibly important. We really want people to stick to their long-term game plans. And Ron writes, after that terrible, terrible Wednesday in the market where the Dow lost 800 points, what a tough day. I heard you on CBS saying to hold steady and not to panic, or something like that. Ron writes that he has entered early retirement and he's not drawing from his IRA yet. He was just about to reallocate his portfolio from 70% stock, 30% bonds to 55-45. I'm only reallocating my IRA portion to avoid capital gains. However, I include both my taxable and non-taxable in my allocation breakdown. Given today's meltdown, should I wait to reallocate? Well, Ron, I can't make that determination for you. In some respects, I wish that you had reallocated before you retired, not waiting till now. But that said, you've got a game plan, put it into motion, and stick with it. Try not to second guess yourself. And for everyone else listening, you are a long-term investor, and you probably do have bonds in your portfolio which have done really well over the last few days. The most important thing that I can tell you is now is not the time to make any big decisions. These are going to be trying times. These are going to be trying days. If you have a plan, this is what should help you get through it. If you don't have a plan, get something down on paper. Don't react. Be proactive. And keep listening to this podcast because we'll hold your hands. If you've got a financial question, just shoot us a note. Ask Jill at jillonmoney.com, and we'll talk to you next week. Thanks for listening.